Dusk and Elliot have escaped the concrete tomb. The lab lays beneath their feet, and now here on the surface, with a light breeze in the air, the two feel more alive than ever. It is early in the morning, just past 4 a.m. They'll need to find somewhere safe to stay once the sun rises. A sun that they do not fare so well under. For one, the dead would be able to clearly see them, losing the advantage their night sight gives them. And two, their skin burns rather fast. And so remaining undercover, resting during the day. For now, that will be the way. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm. Dark days ahead, Dusk's tale. Where first thing we're going to be doing is grabbing this backpack off of this unfortunate feral goblin. We're going to take the Daenerys out of there right away. We'll probably leave the potato chips in there. We're going to take the pineapple juice for Dusk. The 2 smartphones in there we probably don't need, but we can just let Elliot drop that. Oh yeah, it's already getting brighter. We gotta move fast here. So let's pick up that backpack, and Elliot, let's chat. We would very much like you to use this item. Backpack. There you go. Well, he's going to be able to carry a lot more going forwards to make sure that we're not missing out on anything else. I mean, the feral goblin was wearing a bow tie. Very cute. But no, let's just grab that unread memory card and that 1 antibiotic tablet. As we start to move up here, I will check out some of the others, but I am concerned with how fast it's getting bright. Because yeah, what we're wanting to look for right now, I'm hoping that's Elliot that we're seeing on that square up there. It is. Okay, good. I was concerned that there was someone else there. We've got a public space here, but the apartment tower is what we're going for. We're definitely going to want to try and check out the gun store. I do not think that there's going to be much left there, but that's probably going to be a tomorrow night thing. So let's just continue up and over here. I think this is actually the start of the apartment here. Yeah, seemingly. Okay, let's make our way inside here. Excellent. We've got stairs leading up. And that's what we're going to do. We aren't going to try and fight through every single level here. We're just going to try and get to the top of this place as fast as possible. Maybe not the top. Okay, well, this is the roof. I mean, that's good. Head's on a swivel. Elliot is hearing something beneath us. Okay, yeah, we're hearing a fair amount of bashing beneath us, aren't we? Okay, that's fine. We've got an open door down here. Let's just check out this apartment. Broken glass. Okay, so it's not sealed up. Ideally, we would go for an apartment that has been sealed. So let's just kind of continue moving through. Close that door behind you, Elliot. And let's just see what we've got. You know what? Most of these buildings are going to be destroyed. This is no hope. So we are not going to find intact buildings. Like, all of these windows have been smashed over time. Most of them have been well looked over. So we aren't going to find much in them. There is a double bed there, which would be at least a little bit more comfortable than this one over here. But it's kind of hoping to have somewhere where we wouldn't have a lot of light during the day, just so that we'd be able to sleep a little bit more comfortably. Also, I am a little surprised as to how small this apartment tower is. Like, it's quite short, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, that's all right. Because we were hearing bashing over here, means that we've got dead or something in that apartment. It's probably going to be worth us trying to deal with that beforehand. Pick the lock. No, I'd rather try and pry it if possible. So let's have a look at activating that hammer. Yeah, we can't get sufficient leverage. I don't really want to knock it down either. And we haven't had a lot of practice with lockpicking. It would more than likely take us too long to get in there. Let's just hope that it quietens down, because down here, with this door being destroyed in that state, we'd have to whack it down to be able to get in there. So let's just see what we have in this apartment here. Chopsticks, okay, nothing stashed away there. Yet another phone, okay. 2 different books, The Art of Bunting and Classic Literature. We can always get a sheet from this window here. What have we got stashed away? Another unread memory card. We're going to go through all of those eventually. We're going to be able to get music and pictures off of it. We're actually seeing a brainless zombie at the moment all the way outside, and we're actually seeing light now just on the edge of our vision. So the sun is rising. So something that we can do to kind of help with the light here is maybe try and, oh no, no, it's going to be way too difficult. I was going to say we could try and rearrange some of the wardrobes. What we could do is just like pull the bed over onto the other side of the wall. Is that something that we're going to be able to easily do? Cannot grab the bed. Yeah, so what we'd have to do with the bed is is effectively take it apart. I'm just hoping that they might just be able to rest in here during the day, really. It would be nice if we could tell Elliot like to crouch down, because I don't want him to leave this space right now. We're seeing a tough zombie as well. And the thing is, they are going to see us. Yeah, looking down below, we're able to make them out pretty clearly at the moment, which is, I love that our view is that good from up here, but maybe we should try and see if we can find a basement in here first. I guess I didn't check out the kitchen, did I? Celery, okay, ketchup, fruit-filled vegan gelatin dessert. Elliot is never going to be able to eat that, so Dusk, let's have a look. Yeah, you could do with some more calories today, so let's go for that gelatin dessert. We should also have a look at things that are going to spoil faster. The wet dog food, we don't have that sealed anymore, do we? So that will spoil, unfortunately. We could leave it out there for Elliot, but it would make him quite upset, I think. I think we'll probably just leave the rest of the food in there for the moment and try and use this time to head back downstairs and... Oh, you dodge an attack from an unseen source. We managed to block some of the damage with our great pipe mace. There's something on the stairs there. There is indeed a decayed zombie. Swinging out towards it, sinking her fangs into it, Dusk takes it out right away. Good work, and yeah, that's light that we're seeing outside there. I don't see any basements, and oh boy, that's a lot of dead that we're seeing out there. Yeah, I don't think there is a basement to this space, so we're just gonna try and stay up here. Oh man, yep, the light, it is here. Okay, we don't need to stay or sleep in a bed. We could always just try and sleep on the couch here. We can close that, which will help. And yeah, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this bookcase here, and we're gonna try and shuffle that down. Okay, ignore. Come on, Dusk, you can do this. If Dusk can't, Elliot definitely can. And you know what? I think we might just have to leave this to him. Oh, man, Dusk immediately drops her pipe mace. That's okay, Dusk. All right, grab that thing. Man, it is really heavy. We are straining to pull this thing here. I mean, he does have only one good arm, but he still has 10 strength. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get it. We should still be able to sleep here without too much of the sun kind of creeping in. Let's just see how Elliot is looking. He could eat a little bit more, but he does have potato chips. I think we'll just go and grab some of the other food that he can eat, which is none of this. He can't eat any of it at all. Yeah, he can't really eat vegetables. He can't eat fruit. He's a meaty boy. All right, Dusk, let's get your pipe mace back, eh? Yeah. And we don't need to sleep right now. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to tell Elliot I was going to tell him to guard here. Maybe just chill out here for a moment, my friend. We can sit here, we can have a little bit of light, which is nice. I think if we crouch, we'll be less visible to the outside, crouching down on our chair here, and we can spend a little bit of time because we're not tired just yet. So first of all, what I want to do is activate, where are you? Here, the Clinton Food Shopping Advertising Brochure. That's going to tell us a little bit more about the area. Right, if we go all the way down here, we can see a number of different food places just kind of scattered throughout the city. And so while there is a small benefit to us having such a large city, as in there's going to be more points for us to loot, in general, we're going to find way less loot, but also because this is such a big city, the chances for us running into more infected, it's going to be way higher, because quite often the dead in this, they are tied to locations, they're tied to places. And because there's more places, there's more dead. And in general, we have the spawn rate for our enemies turned up as well. So we're just going to have to be so bloody careful here. All right, we're going to flick through Ham Radio Illustrated next. And we are in the light now, and which is going to be making us feel a little bit uncomfortable. It wouldn't be a bad idea for us to have a telescoping umbrella. I do want to see how far that light is going to stretch, but can we read that right now? We can't. It's got some recipes in it, so we could try and quickly scan that into our tablet PC. We don't have a lot of space on it. Also, I think I do want to have a look at those cards as well. Let's just try and store that book first of all. How long is this going to take? 13 charges, 27 minutes. We'll be able to get the computer book in there as well. Yeah, let's do it. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, the light makes it right up to the couch. It's good to know. so we can probably go and just sit on the couch. We're still considered to be in the light at the moment. We're hearing a lot of noise beneath us. There's nothing. This is fine. This is just fine. Okay, so we can go and drop those books off now. And next up, using what battery we have left, we are going to try and see if we can use SD card apps, manage external storage. Download data, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so download all that data, ignore the brainless zombie. One is corrupted or encrypted. We get some recipes, we get 14 new photos and 8 new songs. And those memory cards we can just go and drop off now. As for our tablet PC, it uses light batteries. Okay, well, we do have one that still has a lot of charge left on it. We'll just go and swap out to that now. We can probably still keep some of the batteries as long as they're not disposable, because we'll be able to charge them down the line. But let's just try and see if we can have a look at some of those pictures. So we're going to use SD card apps, unsorted photos. Yeah, so let's go and just kind of look through them. Food photos, your stomach rumbles. Yeah, and that will affect our mood a little bit. Like if we jump into here and have a look. Looked at photos, 24%. And in general, we're pretty happy with everything else. We do need to think about our filthy gear that we're wearing. So that's something that we can kind of work towards now while we have a little bit of light. First thing that we're going to need is a plank to be able to make a washing kit of some kind. Yeah, a washboard. And then for a washing kit, we need a washboard and a cotton patch, which we already have. So let's try and get a plank in the least invasive way possible. So we're going to drag this chair just over here. And unfortunately, Elliot is going to be a bit visible. We can't get him to crouch down. We could control him for a moment. It's fine. He'll be okay, I say for now. So we're going to deconstruct this furniture here. Fair bit of activity there. And deconstruct simple furniture? No, it's just deconstruct regular. Oh, we can't take apart the chair? No, we can't. All right, well, we'll take apart the table then. 4 wooden planks, that's what we need. So much activity downstairs. I don't like it. Elliot is just standing there for now. That's fine. I mean, we can stand up. It's only going to give us a bonus, crouching that is, when we're close to windows. I think Dusk is just trying to be quieter in general because she is nervous about the population of the dead here. So, first of all, washboard. It's going to take us an hour to carve that. So, let's put down that mace for the moment with spotted zombies. Ignore them for now. That they aren't going to destroy all the friggin' stairs. Because they may very well be doing that because they'll be angry that they can see food, but they can't get to it. I really am going to try and get this moved in front of there with Dusk, but having a little bit of light is good. I mean, honestly, we could just be hanging out down here because we can control the light in the kitchen because of, well, the curtains, but I'm okay with this for now. The couch is going to be way more comfortable to sleep on when we do eventually need to sleep. It's going to take us just a moment, I think, to be able to actually make the washing kit. We'll use a cotton patch nearby. Excellent. Okay. All right, we're going to give this another shot. Can we move it? Yes, we can. Okay, wonderful. All right, that's good. I am happy with that. Release the bookcase. So, yeah. All right, we can work with that level of light because we can sit here now and just use the little bit of light to see what we're doing, and we're not being seen by things on the outside. So much better. So, water. Where are the toilets? I mean, it must be obscured by the shower, right? There's gotta be one there. So if we make our way in here, yes, there is water there. Excellent. Are we going to need light to use our washing kit? Let's see. Wash items can't see to do that. Okay, all right, we'll open it up. They're gonna see Elliot. You just hang out there, buddy. For now, we're gonna get some washing done. Looking outside, we're not seeing any enemies right now. We can see a brazier on top of the roof across the way there. All right, so washing kit. What are we going to wash? Riot chest guard? Okay. We do not have enough water to do that. We can do our plastic canteen, which, yeah, okay, I guess we'll do that. It's just the riot chest guard that we've got, but we need a lot of water. And I think the only way we're going to do that is by, actually, maybe the roof. Yeah, because there is a water heater on that roof, so we might be looking at a similar kind of thing for a whole ass apartment building. So let's just swap positions with Elliot for now. We're going to tell him to guard this position, so hopefully he shouldn't try and move. And while it might be a little risky to go out there now, Dusk, we're gonna go and see. Close that door, and let's go and close this one. And being up on the roof during the day is going to give her sight of the surrounding area. She's also going to see many of the dead that are here. But we can see just that little bit further now. We can see a few different buildings that we hadn't seen yet. Fire station? Yeah, okay. I do really like this tile set for this map just because it's much easier for us to identify at a glance exactly what we are looking at. Oh, and there's a horde to the north of us that must have been crossing that bridge because they're partway in the river. How great. Unfortunately for us though, it doesn't look like there are any water coolers up here. Yeah. The sunlight burns on your head. Yeah, let's get back inside, Dusk. It's not pleasant. So obviously we can gather water from elsewhere, and we should be able to store it in like bathtubs and the loo that's here. We might just have to kind of go back and forth. So what was the total amount that we needed? 80 water. And we also need enough cleanser as well. We might be able to find that in other parts around here. Honestly, I think the easiest thing for us to do with that is just to try and find a basement and we'll be able to get it clean that way. Yeah, so for now, Elliot, follow us back out here if you'd be so kind. Yep, here we go, bud. And now over here, well, we can work on some other things, can't we? First of all, I think we need to think about bandages. We're gonna need a fair few more of those, so I think making some makeshift bandages is gonna be what we wanna get done now. So we'll go and pull the curtain off of here, tear that down, get ourselves a sheet, 2 sheets in actual fact. Wonderful. All right, moving back through here, if we go to our little deconstruction menu, cannot see to craft. Okay, so we do actually need to move a little bit here, so let's just go like that. We'll move the chair into the light for now. And this isn't direct sunlight, so it's not going to be burning us as much as actually being outside. And go back into here. Okay, so that's going to give us 12 cotton sheets. Let's go and take this apart, put down our wash kit. Okay, now those we should be able to turn into makeshift bandages. We can actually make adhesive bandages using the medical gauze and the medical tape. But interestingly enough, the medical gauze works really well by itself. I don't know why we would want to sacrifice it to make an adhesive bandage, because we can see that the base bandaging quality is poor, but I'm pretty sure that medical gauze serves like a proper bandage. Weird. Okay, well anyway, let's go make ourselves 12 makeshift bandages, which should be more than enough bandages to be able to get everything sorted here. Now, if we did have a fair amount of water that we could boil up, then we'd be able to make them into boiled bandages and they would just be much better quality. It's going to be poor. Okay, alright, well we'll just have a look at everything else and I think we'll get these bandaged. And let's go alcohol wipes. Okay, no, it is still disinfected, so we're not gonna worry about treating that. Elliot's wounds should still be all good as well. Bandaged paw, good. Very poor, very poor. Very poor is still alright. And his arm is healing. I think it's maybe taken a bit of a back step, but it's on its way. It just needs time to heal. Yeah, and we're gonna have to try and allow him that time. And I know I haven't really mentioned it yet, but the way that Elliot broke his arm, or rather damaged his arm to the point that he hasn't been able to use it properly, is because the glass shards that he had in his hand were doing damage to his arm and his hand. He kind of just turned his hand to mincemeat, which is very, very on brand for Elliot, and which is why it's gonna take so long for it to recover. But we still aren't tired yet, and we could stay in here reading for a little bit, but we could also do a little bit of exploration on this level. Nothing stopping us from doing so, and we could try and improve our lockpicking skill, should we desire. We'll have a look through here first though. There are some proper jeans. Elliot, we're probably going to want to try and give those to you. It will conflict with your subject suit, but I think that should be okay. You want to put those jeans on? All right, there he goes. The jeans are away. All right, what do we got down here in this kitchen? Alcohol wipes, aspirins, that's great. A set of dentures, I don't think we're going to need those. Yeah, and I will look at kind of sorting our inventory down the line just so that we actually have a proper bag or a proper pocket for all of these things. I mean, a towel is useful. We don't necessarily need it, but we'll grab it for the time being. We're not super weighed down at the moment. Got tons of salt here, nothing else that we're really wanting. Good cast iron pot though. Maybe we'll swap that out for our, well no, the pot will be more lightweight than the cast iron pot, right? Yeah, no, by a long shot. Just gonna have a look at the various knives here just to see which is the best, because it would be nice to have a quick knife. Pierce of 16 on the chef knife. Yeah, chef knife looks like it's the best of the bunch. Thank you. That's kind of everything that's down here. We could grab more salt, but I feel like we're doing pretty good in that department already. So much so that we're going to leave a little bit of our salt behind. Okay, so to get into these two different spaces, we are going to have to try and bash down these doors. Doesn't take too much effort to do it. Not really anything in that one for us though. And in here, we do want to check the wardrobes. Nothing in them. Glass shards. Ooh, a thermal electric suit. It is poor fitting. And a pair of sunglasses. We're going to put those on right now because it's going to help us deal with glare, and it's going to give us a little bit of extra eye protection at the same time. Nice. Okay, let's continue getting that down. The laundry basket here. Okay, we'll check the bathroom first. Hairdryer and a hairbrush. Lots of alcohol wipes, more than we would probably need, but at the same time, I'm going to take them. And we're going to take these calcium tablets as well, because I feel like Elliot's probably going to need a little bit of vitamin supplement. Pork and beans. There you go, Elliot. Okay, we can totally give that to you, can't we? Congratulations, bud. Pork and beans for you. Enjoy. And, you know, he'll eat whenever he wants to eat. It's just good to give him those items. Rotten pizza, rotten tofu. We do have some fresh jam. Yeah. Let's go for that. We've spotted a zombie, not in here, thankfully. And it does look like there is some clothing there. We're also seeing a pupating zombie crawler outside. So they're already changing, evolving. Is that it in the distance there? Yeah, it is. Look at all that mess it's made as well. So looking down below, thin sludge trail. Yeah, we're only one story above ground, aren't we? Not very high off the ground, but it's also not very far to fall if we do need to make a daring escape down the line. Ooh, carving knife might actually be a little bit better than the chef knife. We'll grab it because I think it's probably going to be worth us giving Elliot one of those just in case he needs to have like another holdout weapon. Yeah, okay, let's give him the chef knife. And we're just trading that with him rather than telling him to wield it. Oh, excellent. Washing soda and detergent. So the washing soda, I am assuming that we can use for cleaning purposes? Cleansing agent for glass manufacturing. Well, hopefully we can make use of it for cleaning some of our gear. I guess we could just take the detergent as well. It must be like solid detergent because it's not a liquid. I mean, yeah, it could just be like a powder, maybe? All right, what do we got going on in the bedroom? Basketball shorts that do not fit. Let's just close these windows for now. A robe that does, and a sweater that doesn't. Okay. Oh no, close that up, close it up. And we'll check down below. See what we have in here. Stilettos and golf shoes. Okay, interesting mix. And what was that? What was that we saw down there? Briefly. Well, it's in here now. At the bottom of this apartment building is becoming more and more popular. Yeah, okay, so we're going to spend a little bit of time now. We're going to get Elliot just into the shadow. We're going to try and see if we can lockpick this. It's going to take us a bit to attempt it. Okay, and actually setting off an alarm. Zombie spotted. Stop picking lock unless they're dangerously... Oh, it is dangerously close. Well, hello, and thank you, Elliot. What? Oh, you picked up the chef knife. I guess he decided it was going to be a better weapon for him. That is unfortunate because he does get a lot of benefit from the great pipe mace, but he is probably more comfortable with a knife in his hand. He holds it with practice and precision, even in this world. It came up the bloody stairs. Okay. Concerning. Let's drag that away from there. And you know, we've already made noise, but I do want to try and get this down if we can. Gives us a chance to practice it, gives us a chance to get better. We've got a 2 in lockpicking, or rather a 2% in lockpicking. We do know a bit about devices. Oh, another zombie has been spotted. Stop picking the lock. Yes. Okay. And we don't actually have our pipe mace right now with Dusk, so that's a bit of a problem. But I think Elliot, hopefully, is going to be more than capable here. We can still help him out though, can't we? With force shove, we can send this thing flying into the wall and we kill it, hurling it away. Okay, what did it have? It's got a wallet with a cash card and a photograph. Oh, and yet another zombie. Okay, kind of tempted to get the pipe mace now, but oh no, he's got it. He's got this under control. This isn't actually a bad way for us to deal with them. If they just want to keep on coming up, that'll be fine. We're going to take that oxy and Elliot's just going to kind of keep trying to move, it seems. Yeah, you chill there for now. You keep an eye on things. I think he just killed another one, and that's another alarm. And that's a tough zombie that tried to make its way up. Yup, leather wallet on this thing. Yet another photograph, and there's a lot of information on this one. Shot with an indoor shooting range, a lanky young lady with Slavic features stands in the foreground of this photo, her flowing brunette hair all concealed but beneath a modified pot helmet with an attached camera and flip-down infrared eyepiece, enveloped within a vest which is attached to a contraption that looks like the end product of a machine gun and a motorcycle being crashed together. The woman's posing with the weapon cradled at her hip. At the picture's leftmost echelons, clearly intended to serve as a target, a 7-foot-tall insectoid creature cast from black foam crouches, its plastic fangs bared, and its second jaw extended. On the photo's backside, the caption LA 2019 has been scrawled in looping handwriting. In more recent script, a large X has been scored through the caption, while the term "Game over, man" has been jotted in its place. So it's an Alien reference. A group doing cosplay. That's surprisingly sad. And this one down here, framed by the towering spires, roller coaster arches, and medley of stores, restaurants, and vendor kiosks of some sort of theme park's main boulevard, a smiling family stands arrayed in the foreground of this picture, standing with their arms about one another's shoulders. An older man, a woman, 2 children, and an adolescent grin up at you from out of this photo, or at least most of them do. One of the children has their face set in a sullen glare and is clearly, unbeknownst to the parents, flipping the bird towards the camera, the offending hand peeking out from behind their mother's waist. Does make me sad. Let's check on Elliot. He is still doing totally fine. That's good, my lad. You keep doing your thing there, and we're going to keep doing ours over here. Yeah, another alarm. It probably is going to be worth us to pop down here real quick and just grab. Oh, we are wielding the pipe mace right now. I could have read that. I could have just read that. All right, Elliot, let's get you back into the, I was going to say back into the dark, but the light is spreading a little bit here. And we got ourselves a brainless zombie. Oh, not up the stairs though, that's fine. Back to it. An alarm sounds yet again, but Dusk is getting better bit by bit. Unfortunately, her focus isn't super high at the moment. So what we can do to help with that is just get her mood a little bit better. So let's take the riot chest guard off to begin with, because that's going to be making her pretty upset just in general. And then we'll have a look at that tablet PC and use this, turn on some music. So are we making noise with it? Do we have headphones plugged into it? I'm not sure. I mean, okay, sound is 8 right now, so I think it is making actual sound, like out loud. Let's turn that music off. Yeah, okay, so we were making a little bit of music there. Oh, there are no more photos on there for us to look at, it seems. Okay. Well, yeah, focus is getting a little bit better. We are a little bit on the hungry side, so let's knock back some pineapple juice. Get nice and hydrated, and get back to this thing. Oh, okay, we've got another zombie, this time on the other set of stairs. Okay, heading towards Elliot. He pierces it, Dusk whacks it, and then slams it with her mace. Well done. Okay, well, if they want to keep on trickling up the stairs like this, it's not a bad thing. We are tired now, though, so maybe we do want to call it. Yeah. Okay, well, hopefully that other zombie isn't going to be too noisy. We're going to leave that there for the time being. Elliot's closed the door, which is very nice of him. Oh, it looks like the screen might still be turned on here. Turn off the screen. There we go. That's better. Okay, so Elliot will sleep whenever he wants to. Our torso is already healing. That's very, very good to see. I think we've done just about everything we're going to need to. We're feeling like we're at an okay temperature right now, so that works for me. Let's try and sleep maybe? Oh yeah, and this is Dusk, so it's gonna take a while with all the insomnia and whatnot. But there we go, she is asleep. It's raining outside when Dusk comes to. The temperature has dropped ever so slightly because Elliot is making noise. She hears him in the darkness and can see the shape of him slightly. I didn't mean to do it, he whispers to himself. But it's enough to wake Dusk from her sleep. She feels rested. Her muscles stretch easier than before she went to bed. This body is becoming used to her bones. Her stomach is rumbling. She needs to eat, and no doubt her brother will too. So first of all, Dusk. What are our options? Well, we don't have many. Not right now, not that she's carrying. You awake, Elliot? He is. Gosh, it's nice and atmospheric with that rain out there. Okay, so What have we got in the fridge that we want to have? Actually, it's got an okay shelf life to it. And then we'll have this vegetable salad that's in here. Unfortunately, none of that is going to help Elliot, but the wet dog food will. Although he did have that can of pork and beans. I hope he could stomach the beans. He hasn't mentioned being hungry yet, so I think we're still okay. Dusk is fully healed, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, I guess we need to make a decision. Do we want to continue trying to hone our lockpicking skill? Or do we want to make use of the night and try and make it over here to the gun store? We have no idea how bad things are down there. I think we are going to go and put on the riot chest guard before we go any further. And I think, well, one way or the other, we do want to get into this apartment. Our focus is much better now, so Dusk theoretically would be able to learn lockpicking faster. It is 8:30 now. I'm willing to go to around about 10 o'clock, and the last attempt took us just past that. But we did learn more. 18% lockpicking. It's a start, Dusk. It is a start. Now, I think we're probably just going to bash our way in there, which is not going to take us long to do at all. But it's nice to have these doors to be able to practice on when we have that opportunity. And there we have a feral human, also really quite injured. Spinning around, it manages to hit us a number of times with its crowbar. There we go, a little bit of success there. Let's smash that body. They didn't have anything on them whatsoever, but they'd been in here for a while. The place is a mess. The windows outside letting the cold in. We can see the slight grooves in the floor where the feral has walked backwards and forwards over the last few days, or maybe even longer. We don't know how long it's been since the Cataclysm here. Hey, we do have some food and we've got some water here as well. So I would love to use our canteen for things other than wet dog food. I think we'll probably just stock up on the clean water that's here, just get nice and hydrated. Calorie-wise, we're actually doing pretty good, but these 2 vegetable salads, we can just take them. Oh, well, actually, we'll take just the one, which we know is going to be good. We'll take that pickled veggie too. Checking out the bedroom here, nothing in the wardrobe. It's all been looked over. Some basic knives. Oh, okay. Elliot, what did you do? He jumped out the freaking window. Are you kidding me? Why? Okay, we need to move. Hang on. No, we heard him closing doors downstairs. Are you okay? How are you okay? What the hell, Elliot? Okay, a brainless zombie is here, and Elliot just pierces it with his knife. Nicely done, I guess. Don't do that again, please. He must have had a way to climb down, and that's why he chose to do it. I don't know why he chose to do it. I'm guessing there must have been one close enough that he deemed like, I need to go kill this thing. Okay, we got ourselves a bandage here. That's good. We'll take the multivitamins. And how are we doing on aspirins at the moment? We're in minimal pain. We've got an okay amount of aspirin. We could probably have some more, as I think managing our pain, staying on top of it, is something that we are going to want to make sure that we do, especially because it does limit our focus and it limits what we're able to do with our mental powers. Okay, let's hope these stairs are all right. Peeking downstairs, not great, but a lot of them have already been damaged, which I'm surprised to see. I'm not sure why we're seeing so many that are in this current state. Elliot, thank you for helping. Because we've also seen a lot of zombies who aren't. Well, not a lot, but the soldiers that we fought, they were totally fine. But these regular zombies, they seem to be pretty messed up. Almost like they've been here for a long while, just degrading over time. So Elliot's dropped his great pipe mace there in favor of using this knife. He has a stub. What? Elliot's mutated. I'm not sure when he mutated. He has a stubby dragon tail, reptilian eyes. Okay, I'm sensing a theme here, Elliot. Having a look at Dusk, I don't think anything else has changed that I've missed, because I'm pretty sure I would have noticed. She has her colorful skin and night vision. There are only 2 changes that we've had so far. Okay, Elliot, let's just have a look and see if there's anything else that's popped out here. You've got itchy skin at the moment, which I think is coming from your psychosis, which is something that we do want to try and deal with if possible. Okay, yeah, so he does have quite a lot of skill with cutting weapons, 3 versus the 6 and bashing weapons, so that's probably why he wants to go for that more than anything. Well, good for you, my friend. Also, Dusk, we can give you the brawling fighting style now with that mace, so I think that's what we're going to do. Do we want to leave that pipe mace behind? Okay, we've got a vegetable salad in our lifting field at the moment. That's okay. We'll leave the pipe mace for now. Yeah, so, oh boy, zombie cop, hello. Luckily, also very, very degraded. Let's stay on the move. There's been a lot of noise here recently, so there's still more than likely a lot of dead. We're out in the rain, but that's okay. This is comfortable. Let's head straight down past the public space, down towards the gun store. This big darked out building here. See if there's anything in the trash. Standpipe maintenance log. We will be taking that, thank you. And it looks like, well, things have already gone down here. The back door is already bashed in. This one hasn't been yet, but we're not going to be able to get into it easily. Again, it's another lockpicking scenario. We could bash this door down here. It's already been pretty damaged. Get to the upper level of this. Okay, it's just taking us to the roof, which that's where that clean water heater is. Okay, this door though, the only way we can get through that is with lockpicking. Okay, Elliot, let's swap positions with you. Do I want to just bash this door down? Let's go around the front first of all and see if there are any other doors. Did I just... Oh, I thought I saw a person then in the trash. We're already seeing things. That's great. Now, Elliot will actually see things. He will have, due to his psychosis, hallucinations. What's written on here? Mom. Okay, and over here, Vos Omnes. And this is a cartoon rendition of a long-necked, four-legged dinosaur. Well. Okay, we're seeing a lot of dead by the shocker down here. Yeah. And we're seeing alarm warnings on these windows here, but they have been broken into a long while back. There may still be some things here, so we're going to have a look. There's some potato chips, snacks for Elliot. There is a gun safe here that's just been completely opened. Okay, there is a mini 14-round magazine there that does actually have some ammunition in it. That's good. We can use that ammunition in our rifle, so we'll be taking that, thank you. Book here, bullet point, yes please. Trap and field, we will take that also. I'm just going to make sure that these are just casings and that there's nothing left behind there, just chunks of steel. Okay, let's move further in, being wary that we might not be alone in this place. Smash that down first. Okay, something here. Right, more magazines. I don't know if we want to... I mean, they're both kind of similar magazines. We may just want to take the ammunition for now. Let's just take the magazines. It's not going to take us that much more in terms of weight. We don't know what we are going to need yet. Let's get into here. Actually, you know what? Let's get into this locked door. Making a fair bit of noise. It's just a bathroom. We're not going to worry about that right this second. What's in here? Knee pads. Okay, let's get them on. Some nice rigid protection there. We've got some malted milk balls that we're just going to eat on the go. Just a singular ball. And we'll make sure that there aren't any weapons that have been left back here in the firing range. Nope. Alright, a pretty barren place. From what we can see, we're going to mark that as explored. And as much as I want to get on the roof and get our riot gear cleaned, I think there are more important things that we can do with our time this night. We're getting soaking wet in the rain, but to the north of us up here, we have a hunting supply store, a bookstore, and a pawn shop. All could have useful things for us. The electronics store, same deal there. We could stock up on some batteries. The cemetery, I don't think that we're probably going to find anything of use. There is also a house just here that we could quickly duck into to have a look and see. I can't imagine, but we'll still check out the wardrobes just to make sure, you know. Bathroom is a first aid kit box. Medical gauze, we're definitely going to take you. The adhesive bandages too. What is the storage capacity of these boxes? It's not massive, but we could keep all of our pills in a box like that. But I guess the thing to remember is that the box itself also weighs something. Oh, it doesn't weigh much. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna take that, and I'm gonna try and keep all of our medical supplies in there going forwards. But that's something that I'm going to sort out off camera. Lots of rocks here, which means that there was a feral at some point and a thin sludge trail. So with the rocks, means that the feral was fighting something, so there could have been survivors here, possibly. Time magazine, okay. Just a broken screen mesh wall, yeah, okay. I'm seeing sludge trails outside, just a fry pan, nothing that we want. Okay, we'll check out this room first. Oh, I did check here. We're gonna have to smash our way into this one, so we don't want to hang around too long if we're doing that. Okay, what do we got? Boxes, and that's it. Okay, let's hop out this window, Elliot. Let's be away into the night. Leaving all of this behind. And we're going to be heading up towards that electronics store next. And we've spotted a zombie. wandering in the night. We'll take it out if we can. Dusk, with a quick swing, dispatches it. Handheld game system, right? You can keep that. Okay, we're closing in now, just on the edge of the small cemetery. Making our way down along the sidewalk. Okay, and the electronics store looks like it's pretty well, let's climb up onto the roof and just see if they've got a cylinder up here. I kind of doubt that oh, no, they do. Okay. There is nothing in it though. It's empty. Well then, okay, that's not going to help us. Let's climb back down. Make sure that we give Elliot space to climb. And we'll just go around and see if this place has been bashed into at any point. There's definitely been some damage done to the outside, but these bars, they're going to keep it pretty safe. And yeah, that's why lockpicking is still going to be very important for us, because these metal doors we can't crack into easily. Being able to lockpick is quiet, but yeah, it's going to take us a while to learn how to do that. So we're going to come back to that. We're going to go up towards this house and kind of see if we can get towards this hunting and supply store. Just going real nice and quiet. Got that brainless zombie over there that we're going to try and take out. I think we might have been heard, possibly. Yep, okay. A critical sends that one reeling backwards. They don't have anything that we need. Okay, oh, hello, decayed zombie. Took a few strikes to take that one down. We'll check its wallet. Nothing. Okay. We do not want to get overwhelmed, so we do need to be cautious moving through these homes, because there can be large congregations that have been brought into them for one reason or another. And that's the zombie just hanging out. I'm going to stop doing that. Grabbed us for a second then, but we took them out. What's in here? Faux fur trench coat. Well, if it wasn't poor fitting, we would take it. For now, we will be leaving it. And moving on. That is the hunting supply store. The back door is locked up at the moment. What are we looking at there? Community garden, open dawn till dusk. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Yeah, you're fully healthy. So, they are around. So we've also got a lot of very, very injured dead abouts. We'll take that cash card, thank you. And hello. You're a little bit more worn down, aren't you? Oh, there we are. The fang combo and knocking them back, very good. Gives us space to think. And because the place is still locked up, it does make me confident that there will be some useful things in here, but getting in is going to be the problem. We are going to need lockpicking, unless something very big and very strong has managed to find its way in here. Yeah, no. So, we are going to have to learn how to pick. We've got that bookstore there and the pawn shop. That's the last place that we're going to have a look at today before I resign us to the fact that we are going to have to just spend time learning how to actually pick properly. Okay, we got a kid here. That's going to make us rather upset. So we'll let Elliot do it for us. That's going to make us feel better. Filthy backpack. Okay, and a feral dwarf. One that is super injured. Okay, let's move in. A few quick strikes there. We did take some damage. Another one of those strange coins. We'll smash the feral's corpse. Okay. I would like to put a bandage on once we actually have a chance to do so. That was a full health zombie. Hot damn. Okay, let's see if we can quickly apply just like an adhesive bandage onto our right leg. This is the pawn shop, so we should be able to get in here. We've got a dead zombie cop with a ballistic vest. It's a little damaged. The duty belt it's pretty decent. I mean, there's a freaking pistol on it. We're not wearing anything belt-wise at the moment. So let's go and wear that. We're already upset. And I suppose we don't need to be holding onto the shotgun shells right now, but we will. And now we've got a holdout pistol. Oh, sorry. Rather, that was a pistol magazine. But we did have a pistol from earlier on. What I thought was just a magazine was actually a gun. Ah, dear. You didn't think that I was going to notice, but I did. So, can we pry into here? No, we can't. But I just want to go around the outside and see whether or not it has been opened up in any way before we decide to break into it. What is that? It is a tiny meat cocoon, a small wet sack of pink skin with something dog-sized moving around underneath of it. Black roots anchor it to the ground. And we've just got dead zombies next to it. I'm gonna swing at this thing. Okay, we sink our fangs into it. Just keep on attacking it. It explodes in a shower of gore. I feel like we probably didn't want to leave that thing around. Yeah, we'll just check the corpses and we'll climb on top of this roof as well. Because there can sometimes be a way down on top of the roofs. Oh, that's a freaking survival knife. Very, very nice. Survival match, fishing hook and whatnot. And the knife itself, that's a really decent knife. Let's grab that. I'm gonna drop our current knife, I think, the carving knife. It does have good butchering quality, but it's much better than survival knife. This has metal sawing and wood sawing, but then again, we'll keep it with us now. I think we'll just keep the carving knife. It's not gonna cost us that much to do it. Just a few things on top of the roof here. Is that a funnel? Looks like a funnel. It's a small tin can. Okay. We got some cots to sleep up here, a folding table. So people did kind of either rest up here or were trying to survive here earlier on. Drinking glass. Okay. See if there's anything else up here. No, seemingly not. So, we are just going to bash our way in. Is it going to be alarmed? Okay. Ooh, and what do we got? 32 round magazine. We will take you. Thank you. We'll just take the whole thing for now. See what else we got. Tramadol. Take that out of the bot and smash through here. Safe. Okay, it's going to take us a while to get in. We can't clamber through any of this, can we? Can't open it from that side. That's fine. We'll head around to the front door. We'll bash that open. And we'll see what else there is. Hot damn. Police car. Because that's the police station right there. Okay, definitely another place that we are going to want to try and check out, and that's yet another tiny meat cocoon. That wasn't there a moment ago when we walked past the zombie cop, right? At least I don't think so. All right, striking it again and again, the tiny meat cocoon explodes. Yeah, all right, Dusk, make it quick. We're in. Let's see if there is anything left in here. There's a baseball bat. Okay, well, with a baseball bat, you can actually practice. And I mean, they are very good bashing tools. I want to try and give this to Elliot. Let's see if we can convince him. Because if the thing that he has is already better for him, he'll say, no, I don't want to use that. Yep, my current weapon is better. Okay, my dude, you do your thing. Now, I guess we need to decide. Do we want to use the baseball bat or do we want to use the great pipe mace? The baseball bat has a +3 to hit. The bash damage in general is just better. It's got stun. It has a medium blocking ability. It doesn't have the sweeps and things that the great pipe mace does, but it's faster for us to swing. I think we're going to stick with the baseball bat for now. Great pipe mace, farewell. And if we do want one, they're relatively easy for us to make, so we can just whip them up. Poor fitting blazer. We got a war novel. Back here, a bathroom with nothing in it. Okay. Nothing else on those shelves, so we'll kind of go down the center here. Nothing. Oh boy, this place has been well looted. So what else do we have then? The bookstore, the hunting supply store that we definitely want to get into, that we have to kind of hack into, or rather lockpick. The pawn shop, which is now explored, and of course the police station, which is definitely somewhere that we're going to want to check out. But Legionnaires, that is going to be in the next. Dusk and Elliot own the night. They survived the day, and so far, they are succeeding. But that can all change very quickly. There are large numbers of dead in this city, and those dead are changing. We can't afford to be lazy. These two will have to gather up what they can and then prepare for the end of the world, because it ain't waiting for them. That rain from earlier has passed now, and I imagine it brings up the smell of everything that's been laying dormant, the filth, the blood that line the streets. Alive in a dead world, the woods must continue on. And so, Legionnaires, I would like to thank you all for joining me for yet another episode. And if you enjoyed, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.